and welcome to this edition of the Angels and Spirits show, um, where we give you messages from the spirits and the angels. My name's Ray, and I use Angel Oracle cards to give you messages. And Graham, I'll let him introduce himself.
Thank you, Ray. My name's Graham Williamson. I live in Florida, and I'm as crazy as Ray is. And we simply love doing this message session. If you want a message, please say, give us a reading. We don't do the future, we don't do personal stuff, we just do demonstration. But I've been a medium all my life. I do evidential work, and Ray does her tarot, and she's brilliant. Okay, Ray, back to you. Welcome, Keith.
Hi, Keith. Um, we're just waiting for Susie's having a little bit of an issue trying to get in at the moment. So I'll be doing the admin until she gets here. I'm just
I
kind of,
said, please, and he. He's been
I
very
know,
nice.
I
Are
know.
you all right, Keith? I get worried when he's going extra nice. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy. You can indeed. Um, so
Is this our first one this year?
it is.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
due to various reasons, they just didn't take place. So, um, Keith's just letting the painkillers settle.
I don't pick mine, Keith, because mine are a lot more lethal than yours, pal. Hi, Mary.
Okay, so do you want to start off with Keith?
Yes. Hi, Keith.
Be
Welcome.
nice.
Oh, I know this sounds a bit daft, but Keith, have you been eating properly recently? Because the first thing I got, and I don't mean offensively, and I'm not a medical trained person, but I'm a medical intuitive. So I only evaluate and assess from your energy. Okay. But the first thing I was picking up is I'm not feeling very comfortable in my tummy area. Just say yes or no. So I'm not going into detail, but you need to be watching what you're eating and taking your time. Um, and also, when you eat, if it takes 5 minutes to eat a meal, have 10 minutes afterwards doing nothing. Okay? Just how the steak. Oh, that's why it is. That explains the fullness. You need to be sitting down twice as long as it takes to eat, Keith, because your digestive system needs to work properly without you getting up and doing everything afterwards. Just take it easy. But also, you've actually made up your mind what you're going to do with your spiritual path. Things seem to be getting into position better for you. Um, but write your intentions down to yourself before you actually decide what you're going to do and see what you feel comfortable with. And I'll leave that with love and blessing. And thanks for coming in, Keith.
Okay, so let's see. What does Keith need to know for his highest good at this moment in time? What does Keith need to? Oh, okay, we'll go with that one. So, Keith, you have got a guardian angel. Love yourself unconditionally. Ask for help. So, and Susie's arrived. Yay!
Susie, can you count that tarot reader?
I've just done that. So Keith, guardian angel. So what the angels are saying to you is that you need to actually start loving yourself a little bit more, whether that's with diet, with self-care. You just need to be starting to take a little bit more care of yourself. And if you need some help and guidance, then ask. The angels are always there willing to help you. You just need to ask them for guidance to show you the right people, the right places, the right food, the right way of doing things. So take notice of that. Um, and yeah, ask your guardian angel. I hope that makes sense. And that's so. Next, we have Andy. Graham, could you go first again? Because I'm just trying to sort this.
No problem. Hi, Andy.
Out.
Welcome. You've been looking at something, Andy, out of the corner of your eye. In other words, preferably you see more. Anyway, as most mediums found out, you see more preferably than you see straight on, because when you see straight on, you focus. But from the side, it's a bigger area and you see more. But it looks like you're not actually focused on what you are seeing in front of you. And I think you need to stop doing a preferable. What you're seeing peripherally, you need to center it a little bit, because you need to get things clarified. There's paperwork involved, and it's nothing to do with Keith. This is Andy. Yours is more official. I'm also being shown a car which needs a little bit of maintenance on it, and or a trip soon. So get your maintenance done before you go on a trip. I hope that makes sense. But I've been shown. Okay, flowers. There's 3 or 4 plant pots with lilies, daffodils, and roses. And this is from past loved ones. They're saying, about time you got your head clear. And I'll leave that with love and blessing to you. And I hope you can understand it, because I don't. All the best to you, Andy.
Okay, so let's see. So what does Andy need to know? Oh, okay. So Andy, you have got Archangel Christine. Accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and loving compassion. So what the angels are saying to you is that you need to, again, this is a love thing. It's kind of like, the Christ consciousness of unconditional love. What they're saying is, love yourself a lot more. Have compassion for yourself, and use that compassion and wisdom to be of service and help others around you. But to do that, you really do need to kind of like have that compassion and self-love for yourself at this moment in time, which will then allow you to share your wisdom and knowledge with others. I hope that makes sense for you. Please do let us know. Yep. And that's okay. So Mary Tilling is next. There we go. So I'll go first with this one. So, hi, Mary. So, what does Mary need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? What does Mary need to know for a highest good at this moment in time? Okay, so Mary, you have got Archangel Jeremiah. Learn from your challenges, relax and trust. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you is that you might have had some challenges and experiences that you've been thinking, oh my God, why did these happen? But what the angels are saying is they came to you for a reason, for you to learn from them, from you to understand and accept them, that they are here for your highest good. They won't be sending you these challenges if you weren't capable of actually learning from them, getting through them. So you just need to relax and trust that anything that happens to you, any challenges, you can get through them. You have the ability, the strength, you have the angels around you to do that. So don't worry so much about them. Just relax into it and trust that if you ask for the guidance, it will be given and they will help you move forward. Hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thank you, Ray. Hi, Mary. Stop worrying about people seeing you as shorter than them. That's the first thing I got, and it's nothing to do with that. It's the stature. What's the word? Your situation, your status of life, your position in life. You are a person that is grounded, solid, and a beautiful nature. And you've got to stop worrying about what other people think of you. If I worried about other people that say things to me, I would not be here because I'm fed up of listening to people say negative stuff. And you know what I do? I laugh. If they've got to waste their energy on me, which it'll just bounce off anyway, I'm thinking of all those people that they're not going to be bothering because of picking on me. So my life's a lot happier because I'm saving other people from all the hassle and all the negativity. So think about it in that way. You know, you can always change a negative attitude to positive instantly. It's how you react. It doesn't matter what they say or do, it's how you react that gives it the positive or negative. So when people are negative to you, just laugh and enjoy it. I hope that makes sense to you. And I think you need to tell your husband you need a new pair of shoes. I don't know why, but there's a pair of shoes being shown me in a box. You need a new pair of shoes. So you'll have to tell us what that's about later. But thanks for coming in, Mary. Love and light to you.
Brilliant. So there's a couple of people that have said hello that haven't actually asked for a message yet. So if you would like a message, please do put in the comments that you'd like a message, because we go it from where you say you'd like a message, please. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so the next person we have a reading for is Mel. So do you want to go first, Graham?
Yeah. Welcome back, Mel. Happy New Year to you and everybody else who didn't hear me in the first place. Because every day to me is, and this is important for you, every day's Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year. The Easter part, you wake up, you arise. You're thankful. And that is your present, your life. So what's your New Year's resolution? Because every morning you've got to have affirmations to make your life a lot happier. I do it automatically, you know, I just get up, I've survived on this job, you know, and I make light of it, but I know in a way it's serious. But you see, well, you have all this ability and you know that you're going into the spiritual aspect more and more and more, but you've got to have your affirmations. Every time you want to do something for your good and for your family and those that you love, have your affirmations confirmed in the morning. And then you can live your day and at night say thank you. And then in the morning you start all over again. That's Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year. Every morning. And you should have a wonderful day. I'm also getting, this is your grandmother and budgies. That's all I'm being shown. Budgerigars, 2 of them. One's bluish and one's greenish. And I'm remembering because my grandmother used to breed them. So the blue ones, the yellow ones, the green ones, all the different ones she used to breed them. But the budgies. And you can get that from your grandparents, probably your grandmother. So I'm going to leave that with another blessing to you, and I'll pass you over to the young lady on my other side.
Okay, well, whilst Graham was talking, a card that came out for you, Mel, was Archangel Michael. Stand in your power, be true to yourself. So what the angels are saying to you is, you know, it's time to step up. It's don't allow others to influence you on what you should be doing or where you should be going. This is your time where you kind of like need to go, okay, what do I need for me? What is best for me? And you need to take the steps forward and start doing that. You know, you've got to be true to who you truly are. So you can take into account other people's opinions, but when it comes down to it, you have to step up and be true to yourself and do what is best for you and those around you. So I hope that makes sense to you. And who do we have next, Susie?
Can I just tell Keith something? Keith, in America, they have Christmas in July. So Happy New Year beginning in March is nothing unusual. And you've got snow in England. I don't care.
Yeah, all right. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so we have George, who'd like a reading. So I'll go first with that one. Okay. So what does George? Oh, whoa. Okay, we'll go with that one that's just gone flying across the floor.
He's got a lot of energy, George.
Yes, so you have got Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you at the moment is whatever's going on around you at the moment, you have the power, you have the knowledge, the wisdom to actually resolve this situation, the issue that's going on at the moment. You know, but you need to be fair in it. It's kind of like having a look at the whole situation from a bird's eye view and saying, okay, I can see everything that's happening, for, against, to, uh, I can see all that, and I need to resolve that now, and that I need to do it in the most fairest way possible that will help everyone and be of benefit to everyone involved. So, call on the angels, ask them to give you the strength to resolve these conflicts, but also to do it in a fair way that is beneficial, not just to you, but the others involved. I hope that makes sense to you, and I will pass you over to Graham. That way. That way.
I'm sorry.
I'll get it one day.
This year, we're still getting back into the swing of things. If we swing anymore, we'll be Tarzan and Jane. You know what I mean? But hi, George. But George, as I was looking at you, I was seeing all those mandalas, symbols around your name there, and that shows to me a lot of potentials. But I'm glad that you've got so many, because don't limit what your abilities are. Don't say I can only do A, B, C. I've been doing this all my life reading, and I literally do not know all my gifts since the age of 3. And I don't want to know them all, because that means I'm done. I will not put a limitation on my gifts that I was born with. So you, as pale green thoughts, I love the terminology, but the name George, you like bikes. You must like bikes. You must like travel. And this is where astral travel is more intent. And the purpose of travel, write down what you want to do, where you want to go. And literally, when you wake up, record it in voice or writing, or get someone to listen to you, and find out exactly where you went to. Astral projection is intention. Astral travel is just wandering around. Projection is more serious, more in depth. But with those mandalas, shows you've got so many potential abilities. And I wish you well on your journey. And thank you for coming
in. Okay, so Mel says, Miss what Graham was saying, it froze, but thank you. If you watch the replay, Mel, hopefully it should be running smoothly with that, because I kind of heard everything that Graham was saying, so it might just have been at your end for
well, it's recorded anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. So
it
should be able to watch the replay and get Graham's message for you. So who have we got next, Susie?
Well, before we go, don't forget, everybody, if you want any detailed messages or information, you can contact both Ray and myself through our emails. Just send us a message and we'll help you further.
Okay, so the next person we have is Trish Tazin Green. So Graham, do you want to go first?
I would love to know too. Oh, okay. Hi Trish, welcome. That's a new name to me.
It is.
Yeah. Welcome. We are slightly exuberant. This is our first time this year that we've been back. I was very careful what I said.
You were very careful what you said.
Oh, totally. I'm as innocent as Ray. Trish,
there's no hope.
That was not me. That was my dryer. Trish, why do you doubt your abilities? Why are you second guessing and saying, but, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. No medium is 100% accurate. No psychic is 100% accurate. All you can do is trust yourself and listen to your heart and your guts, not your head. Don't think and say, feel and say. When you feel what's comfortable to you, say it from your heart, and you'll be more accurate. But it's not a guarantee. It's how you feel at that moment. Because I'm seeing you, there's a lot of emotional stuff that you're going through at the moment. So I just got a little bit of a tang in my heart there that says, hang on, things are just being changed around a bit. But it's shown that if you feel any pain, it shows your body saying, I'm healing. If you don't feel pain, you're already past it. So it's a good thing to know that you are stronger than you know at the moment. And I know Ray's going to put the cross the T and dot the I for you. And thanks for coming in, Trish. All the best. Love and light.
Okay. Well, whilst Graham was talking, Trish, 2 cards jumped out for you. So you got 2. So you got Archangel Michael, stand in your power, be true to yourself. And you also got Archangel Samael, choose harmonious responses, act with wisdom and grace. Okay. So what the angels are saying to you, Trish, is that again it goes back to what we were saying earlier. You know, you need to be true to yourself now. You need to stand into your in for your power. You need to, you know, you can listen to what people around you are saying, but you need to do it what is best for you. But it's not sort of like going, I'm not listening to you, I'm going to do my thing. What the angels are saying to you are, do it with harmonious grace. You know, okay, I can hear what you're saying, but this is what I am guided to do. This is what I feel I need to do. I've taken on board what you've said, but I know where I need to go, so I'm going to do it my way. You know, and if you act out of wisdom and grace and unconditional love for the people around you that are trying to persuade you to follow certain things, you'll find that you're able to move forward with that, and you're able to actually stand in your power, move forward with who you truly are meant to be. So I hope that makes sense to you. Please do let us know in the comments. And who do we have next, Susie?
We've got another troll in. Michaela Morris is a troll.
Yep, I'm doing that now.
Bye bye, Michaela. Thank you for coming in the room. I love it.
Okay, so next we have, and I'll let Graham go first with Linda. There we go.
Hey, Linda. Welcome back, young lady. What have you been doing with your knees, gal? Have you been out in the garden or something? My left knee just went, ouch. Like it's been rubbing. So be a little bit more careful with your legs, okay? You need proper footwear as well. This is not a new pair of shoes, by the way. This is just getting the proper footwear for where you're working, because you've been doing too much and you're straining yourself. Linda, let it go.
Let it go! Let it go!
I didn't sing it, not in this universe, but let it go for the heart issue, the emotional stuff. It's done. You are through it. You're able to enjoy your life the way you feel, not what everybody else tells you to feel. Okay? Because it's not worth hanging on to something that causes pain. And the pain you feel, as I said earlier in the session, that was pain means that your heart's wanting to heal, or your body's wanting to heal from the pain. So listen to your body and heal. Okay? And I'll leave that with love and blessing, because you are a wonderful lady anyway. And I'll pass you over to Ray. Thanks.
Okay, so Linda, whilst Graham was talking, you got Archangel Perlemiek. Let nature soothe you, serve the nature kingdom. Okay, it's a beautiful emerald green there. So what the angel's saying to you is, you know, get out in nature, I know depending where you are in the world, it might be cold, it might be hot, but the angels are saying, get out in nature. Nature is a beautiful way of healing. If you've got any issues or stress, just go out and hug a tree, stand by a tree, go and watch some ducks in a pond, something like that. Just allow nature to soothe you. And if you can find a way of doing something to help nature, maybe planting, even weeding, and reusing those weeds to make uh, food for the plants. That's the way of working with nature, and that's what the angels are saying. You really need to be surrounding yourself a lot more with nature now. Even playing nature sounds will really help you at this moment in time, and they give you some peace, some clarity, and help you move forward with everything that's going on around you at the moment. I hope that makes sense. Please do let us know. So who have we got next? Okay.
Mm.
So let me go and find have to move back. There we go.
Oh, we got another
Yeah,
one.
no, we're so busy today. Okay, so Helen, I'm going to let Graham go first whilst I sort out this other person.
Yeah, we're getting hit by all these troll people coming in and wanting to take all your money. We do this for the fun and enjoyment of proving there is spirit after the change called death. And the angel cards are there to be your support. So welcome, Helen, and Happy New Year to you. Um, what have you been doing? It's like my neck is aching like anything. People, I am a medical intuitive, but I'm not medically trained, and I evaluate and assess from your energy. I am not diagnosing, I am not treating you. I have to say that legally, but I do feel there's a lot of ache on the back. So you've been leaning forward a lot, probably on your computer or on your cell phone or work. You need to be watching your neck a little bit more often, okay? And taking it easy, have more relaxation. Um, it's also, I've been told that you have been getting yourself fitter. So don't overdo it, okay? Um, I'm a retired endurance runner, long distance, and it's been purgatory for my legs just to stop running. So I'm having to do a little bit more exercise and slow it down gradually. Now my legs are a lot better for it, but you have to be careful how much exercise you do. And only if you're going to be an athlete, you want to keep on pushing yourself. Instead of walking a lot, get on a bicycle or go swimming. Take the weight off your joints. Um, you've got some letters to write to loved ones or cards. A celebration coming up. My birthday is not until July, so you're okay. You don't have to send anything to me. But you see, you want to help other people. And the only way you can do that is by opening your mouth and your actions speaking louder than your words. And I hope that makes sense to you. And I'll leave that with love and blessing and pass you over to Ray. Thank you.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh, that explains it. Thanks, Helen.
Okay. We'll go with that one then, Helen. So we have got Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into divine will, open to higher illumination. Isn't that a gorgeous card? So what the angels are saying for you, Helen, is that, it's time to tune in to your higher self, to your guidance, to the angels, to actually start listening to them and allowing them to help and guide you through your life. Allow them to give you the illumination, the guidance, the wisdom that can help you, which will help you on your journey to be of service and help others. But they're saying if you haven't already, start listening to us. Start saying good morning, good evening to us. um, you know we are there to help and guide you, so please do tune into your higher self, to the angels, to the guides, etc., and be open to the information that is being given to you at the moment, from the higher realms, but also from, you may open an article, and it'll be something that will help guide you and illuminate you even more. So I hope that makes sense. Who do we have next, Susie? Okay, not quite sure how. Okay, we'll work that one out. So I'm just scrolling. Yep, I'm just trying to find Wald. You are next. I'm just trying to find you on there, but of course we've got all these people that want to join in with us today, which is very nice of them. But there we go. Do you need Wald's picture, Graham? Ah, there we go. Ta-da! Hey!
What was that comment?
Can I have a massage from the guides? Wald.
No. Okay then. Well, welcome.
I'll let you go first, because I'm still playing about with these people.
Oh yeah, we're getting inundated with troll people that love to take your money. It's a compliment in one way. Well, you have so much sense of humor similar to my own. Mine is definitely certifiable. Well, that's what a lot of people tell me anyway. But you have started to tap into your abilities. I know you've tried a little bit of crystal and tarot, but everybody is a psychic, but not everybody is a medium. And if you don't open your mouth and trust yourself to say what you truly feel, you'll not develop the mediumship ability. So stop thinking, open your mouth from your heart, listen to your guts, and your abilities will grow. You're not going to be 100% accurate. Okay. And I hope.
Oh no, it's all right. I just clicked
that. The whole point of why you're here today is you have abilities. You've got to trust yourself and say what you feel. Stop thinking, work it. Okay. And the cards, I know for a fact, will help you even more. But thanks for coming in, and love and light to you. Your turn, Ray.
Okay, so Wald, whilst Graham was doing, we've got Archangel Faith. With faith, you are invincible. Believe in yourself. So, what the angels are saying to you is, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in your own gifts, your own talents, your own way of moving forward. Have faith in it. You are invincible. All of us are invincible. Our souls continue on and on and on, and we have the power, the information, intelligence inside of us. And when you see, I don't really I like use the word believe. Know in yourself. Know that you have the abilities. Know that you have the guidance, the wisdom. That you are invincible. You can do anything you so choose you want to do, but you've got to have trust and faith in yourself to do that. And the angels are saying, we are with you here, helping you. Call on us. Feel our wings around you. We have faith and trust in you. Have faith and trust in yourself. And I hope that makes sense for you. So who do we have next, Susie? Okay, so we have Presh next. So I'll just find Presh here. There we go. So I'll go first with Presh. Hi, Presh. Good to see you. So what does Presh need to know? Hi, good. Okay, we'll go with that card then. So you have got, Presh, Archangel Lavender, Prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. Okay, so an ideal card to actually come out, seeing as we're in the full moon at the moment, the energy of the full moon. So what the angels are saying to you is that there's soul healing coming your way. That you're going to be healing on a spiritual soul level, but you need to forgive and release. So you need to forgive things that you've done that others have done, and you need to release those. Now, forgiving is not forgetting, but forgiving is something that really holds us. When we don't forgive, it's something that really holds us back. So the angels are saying, you need to forgive yourself, forgive others now. Release what was going on, what has gone on. It no longer needs to be in your life. And when you forgive and you release, you will create a space, a container for more positive things to come in, for that soul healing to happen. And when you heal on your soul, then that helps others around you, before, after you, on your lineage. That helps them heal as well. So you're doing them a service as well as yourself a service. So I hope that makes sense. And Graham may have more information to give you.
Thank you, Ray. Hey, Prash. Yeah, forgiveness of others, but you've got to forgive yourself first. No matter what's happened in the past, stop living there. Use the past as your foundation to make a better life for now. And your future will be a lot happier. The card, can you hold that card up again? Because it's a beautiful card.
Oh, it's really beautiful.
But you see, it's release to the higher spirit. You're standing there, you've got your wings and your hands, and you're giving everything to the higher spirit, which is connected to yours. You are connected to the higher spirit because you are part of it. We all are. And this is why when you forgive, you don't have to hear them say, yeah, I'll accept your forgiveness. It's the gift of forgiveness. You carry a lot of the ancestral, or I wish we could have done better, or sadness is connected with the past. No, the past has gone. Yeah, I remember that from Helen. But the past has gone, and the whole point of what you're doing is your spirit having a human experience. As a spirit, you see more. As a human, you don't see as much. But the connection of the spirit through to your human part is infinite. Let the positive energy flow through you. Let the past go, okay? Yeah, even Peace Arbiordun, or whatever his name is, a troll, he wants to tell you even more. But I wish you only to follow your heart, follow your guides, your instincts that's always around you, because you are far more gifted than you realize. And the past, let it go. Love and light to you, Precious. Thank you.
Let it go, let it go.
We got another
Okay.
call.
I know we did. I know we're
It's
doing
about eight
well.
we've had in today. This is a snowball.
I know. Snowballs, Frozen. Anyway, who do we have next, Susie?
Let it go, for God's sake.
Claire, hello. Good to see you. Yes, I'll go first, shall I? Let's see what does Claire need to know for highest good at this moment in time? What does Claire need to know for highest good at this moment in time? What does Claire need to know for highest good at this moment in time? Okay, so you've got two that have come out for you, Claire. So you have got Archangel Jophiel, act with wisdom, use information for highest good. We're getting a lot of cards with wisdom today. Archangel Metatron, increase your light levels, open your stellar gateway chakra. Ooh, which is very, very good. Okay, so Claire, what the angels are saying to you is that things are now beginning to pick up for you energetically. I mean, there's a lot of new energies, higher energies coming in, but they're saying that you can now increase your light levels if you choose to do so. And if you do choose to do so, then you need to act with wisdom and use any of the information you're given for your highest good. And then one of the ways they're saying to do this is open your stellar gateway, which is, so obviously you've got your crown chakra, you've got your, then you have your stellar gateway, no, soul star chakra, then you have your stellar gateway. So you have soul star and then you have your stellar gateway chakra. Above that. So the angels are saying, you know, if you want to start bringing in all that energy, increasing your light levels, connecting more with the divine, the energies coming in, then open your stellar gateway chakra. But when you do, make sure you use that information that you're given with wisdom and only use it for the highest good of yourself and all those around you. And I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thank you, Ray. Hey, Claire. I was rocking backwards and forwards there, listening to Ray, and the energy I was getting from your name, Claire, is that get yourself grounded, get your feet out on the floor, and rest a little bit. Can you hold the card that you drew for me, please? Yeah. The one on my left, Joe, whatever his name is. Raphael. Yeah, he's the one that made me enjoy even more the connection because of the innate ability within Claire of speaking her mind, and she's learned a lot more tact of spirit connection. Claire, why don't you start writing? It's like, oh, thanks, Brush. Claire, why don't you write more? I tell you, this lady I'm looking at the screen, she's on my left, but I have to go like that. She sings brilliantly. I'm the exact opposite. And Claire, you have so many abilities. Singing may be one of them. It's not mine. But you've got to start working your abilities, okay? Because you've been, but what if? Yeah, it's called being groundless, Sierra. There's a lot of hot air blowing out here at the moment. It's all mine. But seriously, you've got to be able to trust yourself, use your abilities, and stop doubting because other people have said, no, that's wrong. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I love it when somebody tells me I'm wrong because it makes me listen to myself more. It's grounding yourself. It's letting that third eye and the solar plexus and everything working together. But I'll leave that with love and light to you, and thank you for coming in.
Okay, so who do we have next, Susie?
Who?
Okay, so Shihara, it's your turn now. And anyone who said hello but haven't asked for a message, then, you know, please do say I'd like a message. And that really does help. So I'm going to let you go first, Graham.
Oh, do I have to pick on Shihara again?
Yes.
Happy New Year, Shihara. We missed you. I've been shown pendulums, Shihara. I hope that makes sense to you. The pendulum for you is divination. What's the word? Divination?
Yeah, divination.
Yeah, divination. Because your energy is becoming so acute that you need to learn to channel it better and try a pendulum, and you can actually see what your energy is causing. You can just have a yes, no signage, similar to, I'm not saying Ouija in a negative, but like a board, a planchette board, and you can have the information there. You've got to, oh, hang on. You've got cards as well, Share, and it's working with the cards and the pendulum. That makes sense now. So trust it a little bit more. And if you're not too sure what sort of pendulum, hold something in your hand, a pendulum that you like, hold it in your hand, close your eyes, stand upright, and say, is this for my highest and best? You'll either sway slightly back for negative, sway slightly forward for positive. If you don't feel you move, ask another question. Simple yes, no question. And that will help you work your energy like the pendulum. Yeah, it's a combination. Don't limit yourself to just one thing. Okay? And love and light to you, and I'll pass you over to the young lady on my left.
And whilst Graham was talking, we've got the cherubim. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom, which is absolutely perfect. So, what the angels are saying to you, Shihara, is your gifts, your talents are increasing now, and there's codes and wisdoms. The energy at the moment, there's so much energy, wisdom, and codes that are coming in at the moment. And the angels are saying, look up, accept those codes that are coming in. Take time to meditate, to connect with the galactic beings of 100% pure light and love, and accept those codes that are coming in now. Again, you can connect to your stellar gateway chakra, because by doing that, it's just going to increase more with what you're doing. And you're going to be going out there and being of service to people and helping people, give them the messages that are going to help them on their journey to move forward in their lives. So it's brilliant. And yeah, just accept the codes that are coming in, the codes of the highest light and love for you. So, yeah. So who do we have next? Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Shihara, for letting us know. So next we have Michelle Harris. So let me find Michelle. Michelle.
My bell.
Mabel.
Monte, 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 piano.
Yeah, I can never remember the rest of that one either. Graham, do you want to go first with Michelle?
I'm in shock. Oh, did you hear that? I'm trying to sing and she says that. I don't know. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you, Ray. Right, Michelle. Ray, will you just take the top card off for me and just put that up?
Okay.
So I say, give and receive love.
Love, obey the spiritual laws.
Yeah. Now, Michelle, I can't say any more than that. I want to do this. I really want to do this. And you're telling everybody you want to do this in your private little group, but your mouth's like it's sealed. How can you practice something if you don't speak? You have to empower it. You have to open your mouth, girl. And I know you talk more than I do in a better way as well. Me, I'm as subtle as a brick. But the whole point of what I do is I'm trying to see what your energy is telling me. And it says, please open your mouth and use your gifts. You go into so many different spiritual reading rooms and groups and all that, but you're not opening your mouth. There's only so much knowledge you can take in before you forget it. If you don't use it, if you use it, you don't forget it. So come on, get out there and open your mouth. Sing if you like. Please teach my friend.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in, dear.
So, Michelle, whilst Graham's been talking, I reshuffled the cards and 3 came out. So I shuffled those 3 cards to see which one would come out. And guess which one came out?
Middle one. I love it. I love it.
And that, so yeah, Archangel Zariel, give and receive love, obey the spiritual laws. So Graham's obviously said what he said that, but what the angels are saying to me with this is that don't just give out love, start allowing yourself to receive love as well, whether that's love from other people, from spirits, from angels. It's being open to receiving the love. Don't just give it out, allow it to come to you as well, because you need the law of the universe is you give and receive, receive and give and receive. And they are the they are part of the spiritual laws. So stop just giving love, start allowing yourself to receive love as well. For when you start receiving that love, you'll find things fall into place a lot more, and life will be a lot easier for you to go along. So yeah, start opening up and allowing yourself to receive love. Don't just keep giving it out. Receive it, and also give yourself love as well. Wrap your arms around you, give yourself a big hug. Wrap yourself in a big pink blanket. Spend a couple of hours just for you. So receive love, not just from others around you, but from yourself and from your angels, guides, and spirits. So I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, have we got another one?
Yeah, this one's Queen Mary,
Ooh.
as in Mary. I love it. And don't forget, folks, if you want further reading in depth, you can email both Ray and myself. They're headings on the screen there. And I personally don't like to read futures. I can do, but I like to leave it up to Spirit to guide me. Okay? And we just love helping people, don't we?
We do indeed. We do. So who have we got next, Susie? Okay. So we have got Shawana. I hope I've pronounced that right. For you. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first, Graham?
I'll go first on Shawana.
Okey-doke.
Thank you, young lady. And Michelle, email me. I'll help you. Right, Shawana. The old ways of doing things from your family have helped you become the woman you are today. The words that you've heard from your heart are from your past and your loved ones. There's a lot of energy around you to do with guides. I'm being shown loads of animals, loads of people, especially birds. And this gentleman that's coming through is to do with fishing. I don't know if he actually went fishing or it's to do with his words used to catch you out. And he used to land you and you said, I've learnt the lesson now. And I'm learning the lessons now. And it's repetitive. The gentleman saying he's proud of you. And he had something wrong with his legs, more on his right side, due to an injury. But he said, you have no idea of your potential. You think you do, but that's your problem. You're thinking, not giving from your heart. Your spiritual connection is very strong. And the gentleman saying, do you still have my stick? I don't know if it's a walking stick or a symbolic stick. It's something that is holding, and it's almost a rhythm. It could be like a drumstick. I don't know what it is, but this gentleman's saying, work to your own rhythm and don't rush it, but be true. And I leave that with love and blessing and pass you over to Ray. Thank you for coming, Shawana.
Okay, so whilst Graham was talking, the card that jumped out for you was Archangel Mary. Open your heart with compassion, enfold others in love. Isn't that the most gorgeous card? I love I love working with the nurturing energy of Mary. So what the angels are saying for you, Shawana, is that open your heart, allow your heart to be open, and be compassionate to those around you. Enfold others with the unconditional love that you have within you, because when we enfold others with unconditional love, we send out unconditional love. we are being of so much service to the world, to the people around us, even those that we may feel have done us wrong. We still need to send them unconditional love, because that is the best way to heal, to learn from, to actually be guided, and know, that you've got the angels around you. Mother Mary is around you, holding you, supporting you, giving you that compassion, that unconditional love. So start sending out and giving it to others, and you'll be amazed at what you'll start receiving back. So I hope that makes sense to you. Please do let us know. So who do we have next, Susie?
Ray, your
Oh,
speech is not coming out to your movement. There's a
oh,
delay on your speech.
oh, that's okay, as long as people can still hear me. I don't know. Is that any good? At least I haven't frozen.
Oh, let it be. I
Let
said,
it
let
go.
it be.
Let it go. Well, I'm saying let it go. Anyway, Susie, who do we have next? Okay, so Clinton, we will do a message for you. And anyone who said hello but hasn't asked for a message yet, please do. I'll go first, I think, with Clinton today. So let's see. So what does Clinton need to know for their highest good at this? Oh, okay. So we'll go under the chair for this one. And Clinton, you have got Archangel Dorenka. Hone your psychic abilities, see through illusion. Isn't that a beautiful, mysterious card? I do love these cards so much. The colors are so amazing. So, Clinton, what the angels are saying to you is that if you're not already working with your psychic abilities, now is the time to start using them. Hone them, start getting practice in, because they're going to be really needed in the future. um you know there's lots of things changing, and people are waking up more spiritually now, and they're going to need help and guidance, and you're going to be one of those people to do that. But you need to see through the illusion that's in front of you, the illusion that you can't do this, the illusion that it's bad, the illusion that other people won't accept it, because that is utter nonsense. That is just an illusion that's been put in front of you. The angels, the spirits are all behind you, saying, you need to hone your psychic abilities now. You need to start using the gifts and talents. And if you're not sure, go within, meditation, connect with people that can help guide you on the right path for it. But you definitely need to be honing your gifts now. And don't let anyone tell you not to, see through the illusion of the stuff they might be telling you. So I hope that makes sense, and I will pass you over to Graham.
Thank you, Ray. Clinton, the first thing I got is, what's your real name? It's not Clinton. There's a nickname that you have. I was picking that up pretty strong. It's not the name you normally use. Similar to myself. Mine is not my first name is not this one. Because our past is actually catching up with us. I've learned to look at my past and say, yeah, I'm named that because of somebody's love. I may not like it, but I was given it. And I've learned to accept it. Like people said to me, you're weird, you can see dead people. I said, no, I can see spirit. I don't see people. People are this. The spirit animates the body. And that's what I've always seen, the spirit. And I've never let it hold me back. The first time I ever encountered it was 3.5. I went to school, kindergarten, or equivalent, infant school in England. And I was laughed at because I told people I could see fairies. My grandmother put me on the straight and narrow by telling me, by example, with a candle and a glass in front of me, what do you see? Through the glass of water, I could see the candle. She said, right, come 90 degrees down the side. What do you see now? I said, glass of water there, the candle there. Same thing, different viewpoint. From that point on, my viewpoint is for me. I don't care what your viewpoint is, because I've got to be true to me. My spirit is in this physical form, like yours. to find your truth, your journey. And what was the card again?
The card was Archangel Dorenka. Hone your psychic abilities.
Yeah. You see, honing it is about trusting yourself, knowing yourself, speaking your truth. Always open your mouth from your heart. This is what speaking your truth is. And as I say, with your name, I know you say, well, my name is Clinton, but what do people call you? What do you call yourself? Using your voice helps clarify the situation. And I leave that with love and blessing, and I hope you can understand it. And as I say to anybody, if you want further help from either of us, there's our emails. Send us emails and we will help.
Yeah. So that's the answer to you, Michelle. Send Graham an email about that. And whilst we're waiting for somebody else to ask for reading, Shihara says, I love all the messages this evening with so many of us encouraged to step into our power. Exactly. And, you know, the fact that we've also keep stepping into our power, wisdom, unconditional love. You know, as I was saying previously, the energies are now changing. You know, the vibration of Earth is rising. And, you know, at the moment, you know, obviously we've got the full moon in Virgo. We've also got Saturn moving into Pisces, you know, so there's lots of upheaval, lots of changes going on at the moment, you know, and the old is beginning to crumble away. It's still trying to cling on, but the old is crumbling away, and people are confused, you know, they're not quite sure what to do or where to go. And this is where we're being called now to step into our power, to bring our gifts, our talents out into the fore, to be seen, so that those people that are lost and are trying to find their way, we can be there and be a guide for them. So that's why the cards, you know, and the messages, you know, they're really trying to bring this home now, you know. And the last time we had sort of like the astrological conjunction and everything like this, French Revolution took place apparently. So we all know what happened there.
And can I say something to Swana? She says, yes, it sounds right. It's so hard to receive love. Thank you. Swana, it's not hard to receive love. It's harder to give love. When you give from your heart unconditionally, you receive it. You see, because that's your spirit empowering your physical self. And your inner knowledge is wanting to be used. What you came into your physical body with from spirit world into this world, you have all the gifts and knowledge that you need to expand your journey and self-enlightenment. So to receive love is not your concern. Your concern is to give love of yourself to yourself and others. So think about that. Don't think but that's ego. That's self. Let it go from your heart and you will receive it. Okay? So about that. Yeah.
See,
You got an excellent there.
We did. Okay, and Shawana says, I'll work on it as of today. Beautiful. Yes, please
Wonderful.
do. And Clinton, I don't have a nickname. Thank you so much. Can take it.
Oh, you do now.
If you didn't, you are going to have. So seeing as we're waiting for people to join us, Susie is in the background doing our lovely admin. Shall we do a reading for Susie, Graham?
Oh, it's the first time this year. Come on, Susie, get up here.
Do you want to be seen, Susie, or not?
No, she says okay. No.
So Susie doesn't want to be seen. So Graham, would you like to go first with Susie?
Happy New Year, Susie. We missed you. I'm being shown that this is symbolic, not physical. I'm being shown that you are riding a horse and you've got two separate rein straps from the bridle. But in this case, you've got two horses. One's going one way, one's going. You're like trying to divide yourself. Stop trying to do too much. Either get off one horse and leave the other one alone, or just let go of the bridle, let go of the reins, because you don't have control of what's coming to you. You only have control of how you react. You see, your life, your energy is so gifted, so powerful. You have to trust yourself more and be grounded. So basically, get off the horse, okay? And I think I've said this before to her. Start writing. You know more about Susie than I do. There's music involved. There's poetry involved. There's a past life issue that she's been thinking about for a very long time and not putting it into words. Even if it's just one piece of paper, just write down what you feel, rip it up, throw it away. But do something. Get focused on one horse or stand completely on the ground and ground yourself. And I love you. And I'll pass you over to the young lady on my left.
And Susie has been nodding along to everything Graham's going, yep, and that. So while Susie was Graham was talking, I got Archangel Bokpi. It is time to fly. Listen to your intuition, Susie. You know, it is. It's very true. You know, now is your time. You know, start flying. Start doing you know, everything you can. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. I know you're very good at doing that, but they're saying, you know, there are some things of intuition you're not actually listening to. So, you know, so you need to, all of your intuition, you need to be listening to it, not just parts of it that you think, you know, you're very good intuiting for other people. But it's all these things were quite often really hard to do it on ourselves. So you know, you need to get into that mind frame, that step now of actually trusting the intuition for yourself and listening to it as it's going along, if that makes sense. Susie says absolutely.
Is that a positive absolutely or a negative absolutely?
So it's a positive absolutely. And again, we've not got anyone asking for a reading. Obviously,
Well, how about we do a little bit of a session for 15 minutes of you doing your meditation or card reading, whatever you want to do, and I'll do whatever spirit guide me to do. Just an idea.
okay, yes, why don't we? So what I'll do is I'm going to do a card for everyone who's watching this. And from that card, I'm going to take us into a very short guided meditation. So what do we all need to know for highest good? Where can this guided meditation take us today? Where shall we go with this? Where shall we go? Okay, so everyone just close your eyes. And as you do so, take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, just release everything that doesn't need to be in this space. Take another deep breath in. And on the out breath, just release everything that doesn't need to be here. And allow your breathing to fall into its natural rhythm. Every in-breath relaxing you more and more. And every out-breath just releasing everything that doesn't need to be here. And just think about relaxing your whole body. Think about relaxing your whole body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. For when you think about relaxing, so you will relax. Give yourself permission and allow yourself to relax. And now just take your awareness to the top of your head and allow the top of your head to start to relax. Just feel the relaxation on your head. And as you do, just allow that relaxation to move down to the back of your head, down into your brow, into your temples, your eyes, your eyelids feeling so heavy, your nose, your ears, your cheeks, your mouth, and your jaw. As that relaxation moves down into your neck and you feel all your neck muscles start to relax. And that relaxation moves down into your shoulders. And it's as if your shoulders are being bathed in beautiful warm sunshine. They just feel so relaxed. As that relaxation moves down into your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers, so beautifully relaxed. As that relaxation moves into your upper body and you feel all your chest muscles relax, all your stomach muscles relax, the whole of your back relax, and your spine relaxing vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. As that relaxation moves down into your stomach, your hips, your pelvis, your buttocks, sinking you deeper down where you are sitting. As that relaxation moves down into your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, your heels, your feet and your toes. And your whole body is just so relaxed. And I want you now to take your awareness to your solar plexus chakra. And that is the chakra that's just below your rib cage and just above your belly button. And just see this beautiful yellow golden light. Just see it shining brighter and brighter. And just here allow golden Christ-light energy to fill your solar plexus. Just see that yellow getting more golden and golden with that Christ-light consciousness. That Christ-light consciousness of compassion, of unconditional love, of wisdom. And just allow that beautiful golden energy to move through your whole body. Just feel it moving from your solar plexus into all your other chakras, and moving out from your chakras into your whole body, into your muscles, into the sinew, into your bones, into your blood, into all your organs, into your DNA, moving out into your etheric body and further out into your aura, so you are surrounded completely. And just allow that Christ-like consciousness, that beautiful golden light, to expand even more. And just feel yourself pulsating with this beautiful golden light. And I'll just leave you for a second. Just allow this light to fill you, to be you. You are this Christ-light consciousness, this beautiful golden light of unconditional love, compassion, and wisdom. And know that this light is always there within you. All you ever have to do is go to your solar plexus and just connect with the golden Christ light consciousness of unconditional love. And just feel, see, imagine, or know that golden light as it fills you up completely. And I'm now going to count you back from 1 to 5, each ascending number bringing you back to the present, bringing back that beautiful Christ light. You're going to come back 1, come further back 2, further back 3 with loving compassion and wisdom, all the way back 4, 5, fully back, fully present. Wiggle fingers and toes, move your body, and just make sure you are fully grounded if need be. Think of roots growing from the bottom of your feet down into the ground. And welcome back. You're welcome, Susie. Um, only on ours, not on the public. Only we can see that. So that's good. And I see Teresa's watching. Hi, Teresa. If you'd like a reading from us, then please do say you'd like one from us. How was that for you, Graham?
Oh, I loved it. I do love it. I have from the forces I learned to switch off and be asleep in 23 seconds, and REM in 32. So I've learned to learn 15-minute break, 30 minutes I'll be asleep. But when I meditated, it's similar of allowing the energy to just flow unencumbered. Just let it just flow through. And what is needed for your physical body is left there automatically from spirit, that divine energy, the meditation flow. And everybody can tap into this. It's a memory that people like Ray who've learned to use it in a voice to bring that meditation technique in, it triggers your spiritual memories. And that's why it'll affect some people more deeply than others, because they're more aware of spiritual connection and angel connections. So, it's not to make you go to sleep. It's to give you peace of mind and heart. Meditation is just about relaxing every part of yourself. But as a medium, I tend to, that thought, that thought, that thought, that. And later I go through it. It takes practice. But if you keep on feeling like there's something nagging you while you're going into meditation, wait until you finish and write it down. Persist for the length. It's only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time it is. If you can't wait that length of time, you have a real big ego issue that wants to control you. Let the spirit control you, not the physical control you. And thanks, Ray, for that beautiful meditation.
You're welcome. It was.
I see it's Teresa, Mrs. T.
Yes. Yes, she would like a reading. So do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll let you go first this time, because I do know Mrs. T a lot.
I know you do. And the chicken as well.
Oh, no, I don't know the chicken.
Why not?
She's the bird brain, not the chicken.
What does Teresa need to know? So, Teresa, you have got, same card that Susie had come out. Archangel Bokpi, it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you, and it's not to do with chickens. What the angels are saying is, it's time for you, Teresa, to actually, start listening to your intuition, start paying attention to it, noticing it, working with it more than you're doing. There is so much that you are meant to be doing. We were talking earlier that light workers are being called now to step up and fully reveal their talents. So you are going to be so needed. So it's time now for you to fly, to actually start honing your gifts, start listening to your intuition, guiding you to where you should be going, to get the right information, to allow your intuition to move forward. So I hope that makes sense, and let's see what Graham has got to say.
Thanks, Ray. Hey, Mr. T. I love you, girl. I'm going to have to meet up with you so I can physically give you a size 10 shoe right where it'll wake you up, because we've been telling you for how long have we been doing the shows?
Yeah, I know.
And she is like a father, stubborn as a mule. And I love your eggs. I don't love your chickens. But this is T. Going back onto the spirit connection. Rainbow in your life is a refraction of the pure white light that you have within you. The water, most of us are made up of water. And people don't realize when the spirit energy flows through, it refracts that fluid and it shows through your auric field. And some people are sensitive to seeing the colors. You know, when you see somebody in the wearing the worst colors, you think, and brackets, you know, for that person, you don't suit that color. Or other people, wow, that color really suits you. It's because of that refraction of the spirit energy through the fluid of your auric field that you're picking up on. And Mr. T, you do it to a lot of people and animals, but you're always saying, I'll do it later. I'll respond later. Yeah, give me time. You should be working this energy. You see it all the time, Mr. T. That's why, yeah. This is why I lovingly kick your posterior. And you know, I've said it since all those years ago when we first met. You have a marvelous energy. You are a medium, but you can. It's no use having it just for yourself and your chickens. And David, you've got to have it for you, and start using it for you, please. And if you need help learning, Ray's here. I'm here. With an email away, just please let us know. And maybe one day I'll come round and see your chooks. Okay, maybe. Or I could come and see your dad and say, has she still got them chickens? We love you, T. You take care, girl. Thank you.
Okay, so who have we got next, Susie?
Not Malik.
Okay, so I'm going to let you go first, Graham. We have Candy Carter who
Candy.
would like a reading.
I know Candy. I
do
know that
you?
young lady. Yes, I do. I'm glad you resolved some of that issue that you've had within your heart and emotions. Candy, it's like you have finally said, I'm done. Or, hang on a minute, I know what that should mean. And you started to speak that truth. Stop second guessing. Take a step back, take a deep breath, calm yourself before you open your mouth to speak. You have to start writing things down that you are feeling, because you bottle a lot of stuff up and then say, I can't say that. So you say what your head tells you. What's that? Yes, I know her very well. That's what I said. And Candy, please listen to your mother and do the exact opposite concerning spiritual growth. I'm saying that with love and light, folks. I do know them both very well. And this is your time to shine, Candy. Okay? Stop holding yourself back. Okay? And in part, flying is letting yourself free. Let the past go, fly forward. And the cards will help clarify all that. And love to you and your mum. Thanks for coming in. Bye, Candy.
So whilst Graham was talking, the card that came out for you, Candy, was Archangel Mariel. Manifest for the highest good, work with pure love. Okay. And if you notice there, you'll see that between her hands, got some golden light. So what the angels are saying for you, Candy, is that you know, you've got the ability to manifest things. You can bring in anything you want. You just need to trust and go within to do that. You know, you can manifest things for the highest good. But to do it, you have to work with pure love. So pure love healing. You know, you have the energy with your hands. So, you know, with unconditional love, you could hold your hands on someone and just send that unconditional love to them, which will help with their healing. You can do that on yourself, on your heart. You know, just send the unconditional love, that purest love to your heart, and manifest. See things appearing. What do you want to manifest for the highest good of all? What do you want to manifest for the highest good of you? And just send unconditional love into that, and you'll be amazed at what you're going to bring into your life, what you're going to bring into others' lives. But you need to work with pure love, total unconditional pure love, no conditions, no nothing. And you'll be amazed at where you can go and who you can help. So I hope that makes sense to you. So and Teresa was obviously saying that from Graham. I've been telling her that. So who do we have next, Susie? Yep. So Eric, hi, great to see you. So,
Hey, we're not Ray and Graham Williamson.
oh no, we're not, are we?
No, we're not. No,
I'm not married to Graham. Eric knows that.
No. Hey, I'm reading what it says. Hang on a minute, I'll tell Sandy.
Yeah. So on that note, Graham, on that note, Eric, I'll go first. So what does Eric need to know for his highest good at this moment in time? What does Eric need to know for his highest good at this moment in time? What does Eric need to know for his highest good? God, the cards are making me work for you, Eric. So what do we have? So Eric, we've already had this card once. You have got Archangel Mary. Open your heart with compassion, enfold others with love. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you with Archangel Mary is that you need to open your heart a little bit more, and you need to be a little bit more compassionate, not just with others, but you actually need to be a bit more compassionate with yourself. You need to love yourself a little bit more than you've been doing. And you need to do that so that you can actually start enfolding others with love and working with others with that higher love dimension. But it all starts with you. This has been a theme that's been running through the readings today. For everybody, it's unconditional love. We need to really start working with the unconditional love now, and we need to start with ourselves. With that, and we need to be compassionate and kind to ourselves. And that's what the angels are saying for you, Eric, that you need to open your heart with compassion for yourself, for others, look after yourself, love yourself unconditionally, and you'll find that love will spread out and start unfolding others and start helping others with their unconditional love, and feel the angels' wings around you, holding you, guiding you, sending that compassion and love. And I hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thank you, Ray. Hey, Eric, I'm glad you've got a good sense of humour. I really do. Why have you been so serious, Eric? Last week's finished. Your work has been holding you back. Excuse me. Oh, that's what it is. You've been swallowing your words because you're trying to be tactful and you don't want to upset anybody. But I wish I didn't have the empathy for that. You have been holding so much in, Eric. I have wind from it. It's like I'm swallowing all this air, these words, rather than saying what's in your heart. You've always got to be true to yourself. As much as you love people and you like and respect others, respecting yourself is the first rule of life. You're here for a reason, and some of us actually get to know what it is. But the only way you can find out what it is by being true to yourself. And your work is holding you back, is what I said earlier. It's because you've held back your true potential in what you do. You could actually sidestep, have a word with your boss, your partner, whomever it is that you work with, and say, I've got an idea. Show them. Use your voice, because you have far more potential than you realize. And not only work-wise, but spiritually wise, your spirit connection is getting better. And you've had 2.5 months of peace and quiet from us two, telling you what Spirit's been trying to tell you for 2.5 months. So now you're going to get it straight, both ears, through the top, into your heart. You're getting it, pal. Ray and Graham Williamson are telling you, wake up. We'll leave that with love and light. And she's not my other half. My other half's listening in the other room.
Yeah. And Sandy is so lovely. We love Sandy.
Hey, did you notice we've got Rick Angel? Would you like to be? I've got somebody at the door. Sandy.
Somebody at the door. Yep. So Malik is next. Before we get to Malik, and Jane, no, you're not too late.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Yep. What's the name of the deck I'm working with is the Archangel Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. She does some brilliant cards, and she's actually just recently come through from having treatment for cancer. But yeah, they're her cards. I think she does some lovely cards. She is a really amazing person, and she's still going. Where Doreen Virtue has given up, she is still going. So you had Diane Cooper, you had whoever I just said her name was, Doreen Virtue. She's given up, so Diane Cooper is still going. So yeah, I love Diana Cooper's cards. So next we have Malik. So do you want to go first, Graham, or shall I go first?
Malik. I'll do it, Malik.
Okey-doke.
Never late, Malik. You see, that's the thing about working with spirit. It'll only happen as it's necessary. It's not always what you want, it's what you need. So timing is always. Yeah, I even came back. Somebody from Medicare wanted to talk to me. I said, come back in half an hour. Simple. You see, spirit always gives you the opportunity to connect. Ask yourself this question, Malik. What do you want to connect with? Your true self or ego? And I don't mean ego is big-headed or anything like that. It's just ego is self-orientated, materialistic. I like to listen to my guts, which is spirit. Yeah, even Ray's starting to disappear. But you see, I can laugh with situations because I'm spontaneous with what spirit worked through me. And that's the beauty of what you do with life. It's not what happens to you, it's how you react back. Okay? And you've got to react from your heart, not the material side of your head. And you put it, Malik, you've been gently kicked in the posterior many times because you're always second guessing it. When was the last time you actually held a deck of cards, even playing cards, and tried reading? Because you're more than capable of doing stuff with normal cards. Right? What happened there? You suddenly had half a screen of little squares like glass. So we couldn't see you. You frosted up there, right?
Oh.
Yeah. But you see, all these little things that happen go with it. Or totally say, no thanks. But you've got to respond in a positive manner. So think about it. Malik, I'll hand you over to, oops, she's outside. I love
yes,
that. Nice
you got it wrong. Okay, so Malik, whilst Graham was talking, you got Archangel Dorenka, hone your psychic abilities, see through illusion. Again, this is the second time we've had this card come out today. So Malik, what the cards are saying to you is you need to see beyond the illusion that's being shown to you at the moment. Things are not quite what they seem. So what the angels are saying is use your psychic abilities to see through the illusion that is being presented to you at the moment. hone those psychic abilities, start using them more. If you need help and guidance, find people that you can connect with that will help you on that guidance, on that path. But you need to see through the illusion now. Don't let people tell you that you can't do it, that you shouldn't be doing it. That is just an illusion that's coming from them because they don't want you to move forward in your life. But the angels are saying, see through that illusion, you can move forward. And when you do, you'll be of so much service to others. So do it. Don't hold back. So I hope that makes sense for you. And we'll get to your question in a minute, Shihab. But who have we got next? So we've got Jane next, and I'm going to let you go first, Graham, because I know Jane. So the Reiki angel is Jane.
What a surprise. I've not seen the Reiki angel for a long time. First time this year at the Reiki angel. She's changed the name though. I know that pose very well.
You do?
But not the Reiki angel. That's a new heading. Confused me there, girl. Okay. Pronunciation and clarity of communication is what I'm getting here, Reiki. When you're doing what you do from spirit, you have to be more precise, concise, and clear of meaning and purpose. Woo, okay, slow down, guys. Slow down. Sorry, folks, that came through a little bit clear. Ricky, the whole point of why you're here today is what the heck are you doing? Why are you holding back? Right, you know Ricky well, and I'm just saying there's a lot of frustration in the terminology of what she's using because she's read a book and it's A, B, C, D. When you do readings, it's never A, B, C, D. The only A you've got is intent. Your intention has to be preset before you do any work with spirit. And that means governing how you're going to give your messages and everything related to the message. But it's always got to come from your heart. If it comes from your head, it's nothing to do with spirit. It's more of the psychic ability. I'm also being shown this side means people are sticking their nose in. This side, it's family sticking their nose in. So it's this side. People are sticking their nose into your business and you need to start telling them, go away. Because you're far stronger and you're far more capable than you realize. And I'll leave that with love and blessing. And thank you for allowing me to channel through your guides. Right?
Okay, so Jane, you have got a beautiful card, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel I work with quite a lot. Shimmer with diamond light, express your creativity. So what the angels are saying to you, Jane, is connect to that diamond light energy, to allow you to express what you need to be expressing. You need to be shining your light. You need to be shimmering that diamond energy now. You've got so much creativity within you. When you think of the things you create from the bees, the way to be, folks, if you like bees. You've got so much creativity in you, Jane. So you need to be using it more. Tap into that energy. Speak it, show it, do it physically, but shimmer and shine your diamond light now, and just get all your creativity out there. I mean, I know you're sort of like said, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to really start moving forward now. And this is confirmation from the angels. Do it. Get out there, start expressing your creativity, show the world who you truly are and what gifts and talents you've got. And I hope that makes sense. So have we got anyone else who'd like a reading?
Melissa, I think.
Okay, so Melissa, do you want to go first, Graham, or shall I go first?
I'll let you go first this time, right?
Okay, so what does Melissa need to know for her highest good at this moment in time? What does Melissa need to know for her highest good at this moment? Okay, so you're going with that one. So, Melissa, you have got Archangel Uriel. Come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. So again, another card that's sort of like coming out that's basically saying to you, Melissa, you need to step into your power. You need to start using the gifts that you've been given. Take that deep breath, step into that harmony, bring that balance into your life to be able to bring those gifts, those talents out. You need to be showing them to the world. You have got a great ability to bring peace to situations, to things that are going on around you. You've probably been doing this unconsciously for years, but the angels are now saying, you really need to step forward and start creating much more peace, not just around you, but for other people, with other people, with other situations. So, take that deep breath, step into that meditation, really hone in and start sending out the unconditional love and start creating peace around you. And I hope that makes sense. And I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thanks, Ray. Hi, Melissa. As soon as Ray started talking to you, my hands were vibrating. That tells me about the energy flow that's coursing through you. And this is, in part, why you're here today. It's recognizing your own abilities. And the only way you can do that is by opening your mouth. Your energy flow is also governed by what you eat, drink, and think. The thinking part's the easy part. The drinking and the eating part is always going to be a lifelong struggle for everybody, trying to find the food that makes them work better. I have a very high metabolic rate, and they told me it would slow down when I get older. I'm 68 and it's still not slowed down. But I've learned to recognize the key elements of the energy that's flowing through me. Melissa, yes or no? Your hands vibrate a lot or shake a lot, yes or no? Because this tells me that your food isn't doing as much as it should, and or your spiritual awareness is trying to encroach on your everyday life in a good way. I shouldn't use the word encroach, I should say blossom. It's expanding, it's growing, but it is impacting your everyday life. And when you recognize the vibration in your hands, say, okay, this is the time or not. You have control of the energy flow. When I do my work with spirit like now, I've set the intention before I started. Thank you. And the energy will flow through better when my intention's been preset. At night time, I say, okay, leave me alone for now. This is my physical time with my wife and family. Only life or death situation, change it. Other than that, 24/7. But at night time, I like to go to sleep. I don't like to be having the dreams of everything that I need to be doing for spirit. That is, a little bit on my time. Yeah, that's where the food and the drink came in. But you're doing marvelous, girl. You are doing flipping marvelous. Just take the time when you're eating and drinking, to whatever time it takes you to eat a 5-minute meal, take a 10-minute extra sitting down. Yeah. Try steaming. I'm a cook by trade. I'm not diagnosing or anything, but cook by steaming and boiling. Try that. That will help. And drink the stock. Make a gravy and stuff like that from the stock, or make a soup. You're not going to waste the vitamins as much. Okay? There's a lot of help around for you, and I'm really happy for you where you're progressing. That energy was there. It was vibrating. I just thought, whoa, somebody like me. You have marvelous potential. The past is gone. You survived it. You never thought you could do it. Look at you now. Think about that. You've gone over the worst part. Okay? And I'll give a love and light to you. Pop back in again. As I said many times, definitely email any Ray or myself. We're here to help you. Okay? And love to meet you.
Okay, and Teresa and Shahari, we will get to your 2 messages then. Have we got anyone else who'd like a reading? Okay, so I'm going to let you go first, Graham.
Oh, Sherry McCallum. That name's vaguely familiar to me. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. There's moving. I'm seeing loads of boxes, moving things around. Either you've just moved or planning to move your location or changing your accommodation. But the part that's holding you back is to do with the affairs of the heart. You have to make a decision. What makes you happy? You've got to literally stand up and say, yeah, I like this, or no, I don't. I'm just rocking back and forwards here. It's like indecision. What can I do? How can I do it? When can I do it? Write a list of things that make you happy. Then write the things that you think are stopping you, opposite. And look at them. And then rewrite it with the same amount of words just as you feel. And you can see a change in your emotions as you write. But only use the words that you've got. You've got to have a positive and a negative. Do about 10 words of positive, 10 words of negative in pairs. And then rewrite how you feel. So some of the positive goes to negative, negative goes to positive. But you've got to use all the words. You can't add new ones on or take any away. You must use them all. It's emotional awareness that then leads to the spiritual awareness. But you've got to be honest with yourself to do it. And the cards are flying all over the place. But you see, this is what your journey is about. Awareness of self. Awareness of who you truly are. It's not the physical, it's the spiritual. And I'll leave that with love and light, and I'll pass you over to Ray.
Okay, so the card that came out for you, Sherry, was Seraphim, Seraphina. Be an ambassador for Earth, build your bridge to source. Okay, so what the angels are saying for you, Sherry, is that basically, whether you like it or not, you need to be an ambassador for Earth. You need to actually connect to source, to the higher realms, to the angels, to spirits, to galactic beings, whoever are of the highest pure light and love. So if you're not already doing that, then you need to start doing that. If you're already doing it, then you need to do more of it, and you need to start getting out there in the world. You need to start becoming that ambassador, being able to assist people that are on their spiritual journey now who need help and guidance. As we said earlier, there's so much change going on at the moment that people are going to need guidance. They're going to need help on their spiritual path, how to get through to the next stage. And you, Sherry, are an ambassador for Earth. So if you haven't been using your gifts, your talents, or you're not sure what they are, then reach out, connect with Graham, myself, or anyone else to help you with those gifts and talents. If you know what they are, start honing them, start using them more, get out there and be an ambassador for Earth. And I hope that makes sense for you. And do we have time for one more? I think we probably can fit one more in. Have we got anyone else?
Michaela, is it?
Michaela Grove. Nah. Okay. So do you want to go first, Graham?
Yes, please. Hi, Michaela. Oh. I've been shown that you completely changed your lifestyle and what you show everybody else. And you've done marvelous. But you haven't finished yet changing yourself for the better. You never finish changing yourself. Excuse me. Another person that's trapping the words that they want to say truly from their heart. Michaela, you have to learn to speak your truth. You have to trust your heart. All the stuff that you went through was just to show that you are a survivor. You are stronger than you realize. Stop doubting your inner strength. The fact that you've changed the persona of what you used to be to somebody better now, but don't make it that you are untouchable. You have a big heart that, yes, it was hurt at one stage, but you've gone through it and you're getting stronger. Don't hold the past as a barrier to your future. There's a lot more fun in life now. The worst part is done. Also, changing jobs seems to be coming up. You've not finished your education and the work that you wish to do. I hope that makes sense. So if you know what it is you want to do, you're going to have to start studying again and completing the studies. It's either sidestepping what you're doing now, or it's saying, hey boss, I'm quitting, I'm doing this now. Because you're entitled to do the life that makes you happy. And I don't feel that you're happy at the moment. You just, okay, I'll plow through it for now. So get your cards laid out, what your intention is, and trust yourself and do something that makes your heart happy. And I'll pass you over to Ray. Thank you.
Okay, so Michaela, you had two cards that came out for you. You got Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. And you also got Archangel Sandalphon, tune into your divine potential, bring the world into harmony. Okay, so what this is saying to me is that, again, it's something that's been coming through for everyone, is that you need, Michaela, to actually tune into the divine will. You need to connect. You need to open yourself up to the guidance, to the wisdom, to the spiritual practices that are going to be of service to the world, but also going to be of benefit for you. You know, you have got so much potential there in you that you can bring so much harmony into the world, you know, help so many people. So it's time now to actually start doing what is good for you, you know. How can I be of service to others? You know, whether that is through a spiritual side or it's through a practical job or something like that, you now need to tune in. What is it I really need to do? How can I be of service? You know, what guidance do you want to give me? You know, I have all this potential. I need to bring the world into harmony. Show me, guide me, allow me to do that. You know, and it may be that you'll start looking online, and an article will come up that will lead you down to one thing, that will then lead you on to another thing, that will then lead you on to another thing, and you'll start developing, if you haven't already, all these gifts and talents that are really going to help you bring harmony into the world. So I hope that makes sense for you. And yes, and as Jane says, you know, the collective messages are coming through loud and clear. You know, the individual messages for you, but they're also collective messages. And Shiara just said 444 elsewhere too. She's seen 222 where she is. And again, you know, angel numbers are all coming through now for everyone. So it is really for everyone to step onto your spiritual path. Now, yeah. See, Michaela, yes, I feel that my calling is to help other people now. It certainly is, you know, and you've had the two cards have actually, you know, that's confirmation for you. You know, you need to be doing that now. So find a way to do it. If it means learning something new, then learn something new. If it means enhancing what you've got, then enhance you know what you've got. Now, to we had two things, and I know that Teresa has gone, but she said, seems like you both need a large group class on spiritual guidance for people. So watch this space, because when that came up, something came into my head. So I need to have a chat with Graham about this.
Already thought it.
But we might be doing a workshop, okay, for you all. So watch this space. I'll post it, obviously. If you're not following me, then please do follow me on Facebook, because I will be putting it on there. I actually have a private group, or a public group, called Radiant Angels, which is probably where we'll be running the workshop on our Radiant Angels page. So a group. So please do follow that group, and we will work out, and we will do a workshop for you all.
Not forgetting, Ray does her show on a Monday anyway, and I do my show bi-weekly, Dare to Dream, on a Wednesday. Mine's next week. But yeah, we're both teaching our own shows, but doing it together would give us one hell of a boost.
Yeah, yeah, it certainly would. And before we go, Shihara said, okay. Any thoughts on Doreen's switch, if you can answer? I feel like it's implied for soul contract, and she is following a different yet equally valid for her truth now. Yep, exactly. That is, she's been called to do something else, and that is for her. That is her journey, for her to step onto that, and we send her, that journey with light and love. Even though she's kind of like upset a lot of people, and the stuff that she's actually said, um, which kind of like, so I'm just trying to block somebody here. Yeah. Yes, she sort of like confused people. She upset people with what she said, by saying that everything she'd done was completely wrong. She shouldn't have said that. There were other ways she could have said it, but she did. But people have seen through that. They've realized, they've taken control. It's your own truth. You don't need to worry about other people's truth. This is your, you have to see what's good for you. And a lot of people have seen their own truth. And we send her with light and love. I don't think there's much more to say on that one. You said it yourself.
But in a way, it's exactly why we do our shows the way we do. And we're honoured all these trolls come in and try and get you guys to link to them. And I enjoy them coming in and proving our point that they want certain things from you. We don't. We want to give you. And it's our free choice. We have a choice in how we respond to negativity. And it makes the positive even stronger. So think about that. And I'm itching to talk to her about what we're going to plan on doing now.
Exactly. And Susie says we've had 12 trolls today. That's a record for us.
Why? Hey, we must be hitting a few people, because this is our first show this year. And as you said, we've never had 12 trolls in. And they must know we get a lot of people talking about us. So, hey, Mr. Troll, Chakra, please pass it on that we're very good here. Thank you. Hey, what the heck? He's not asking me for a reading.
No, I know. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in today. By you asking for readings, really helps light us up, helps us develop our talents, our gifts. We're always growing, and we learn from you as well. The questions you ask, or when you say hello and ask for guidance, we're learning as well when we give that guidance. So thank you all so much. And thank you, Susie, in the background, for doing all the admin stuff for us. And that I won't put her on screen because she doesn't actually want to be on screen. Thank you so much, Shahara.
Thank you, Gal.
Thank you, Jane. Yeah, and thank you to everyone. And watch this space. And we will see you soon. Graham, have you got any words you want to say goodbye to people before we go?
Yeah. The whole point of your journey is for you to decide for yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody says or does, it's how you respond. You're here to learn lessons and self enlightenment, your purpose of being here. We don't know exactly what our purpose is, but we know for sure we are doing our best. Do your best for yourself, and you will be rewarded. And give love from your heart, not your head. And we'll see you soon.
Yep.
Email Ray and myself. Our emails are on the bottom of the screen. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you wish.
Yes, especially on YouTube.
Yeah. Come on,
If
guys.
even if you're watching this on Facebook, just go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Radiant Angel Energy. Really, really helps.
Yep.
And I will leave you all with let it go, and see you all